Hello, my name is Aya Miyazaki and I would like to work as the production manager for NBC Universal. I understand the roles of a production manager and I believe I have both hard and soft skills that will allow me to work well with NBC. My interest in this position comes from classes I took during high school. I was the executive producer for the school's film class, as well as the student body president for 3 years. And combining those courses sparked my curiosity in becoming a production manager. My appreciation for the industry led me to be involved in the Santa Barbara International Film Festival, where I worked with the press team. I also worked as a liaison for headlining musicians during local charity fundraisers. And currently, I am an intern for CBS Local Media. I am a part of the sales and marketing team, but also help out in promotions. And my experiences, I believe, have made me a well-rounded person, understanding a lot of the different departments. And what I can offer NBC is I will be able to execute goals, think innovatively, and most importantly, utilize resources while keeping costs economical. I hope to grow as an individual while contributing to the growth of the company. Thank you very much for your consideration. So imagine being unable to enjoy the things you love, being a stranger in your own body, in fear of memories you'll forget or never see. Imagine no cure. My friend was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis at the age of 25 and has to think about these things every day. So now, imagine a cure. On April 14th, participate in the 5K Walk MS campaign. The Walk MS funds you raise give hope to more than 7,000 people with MS in our community. For more information, call 1-800-344-4867. Good morning, I'm Aya Miyazaki bringing you today's top stories. On Saturday, the body of Nevada's missing chief insurance examiner was found in a river in Carson City. He was found wrapped in a blanket and bound with duct tape. Carson City Sheriff's Department say they have 4 suspects in their 20s arrested and charged with murder. After an unusual strain of bird flu that has already killed 6 people in China, Chinese authorities killed more than 20,000 birds from a live poultry trading zone. Xinhua News Agency reported that by Friday morning, authorities in Shanghai had closed the Huhai agricultural market where the H7N9 avian flu virus had been found in pigeons. The virus had not previously been found in humans until a series of cases were reported in China last week. On Monday, Margaret Thatcher, the first female prime minister in England, died of a stroke. She was 87 years old. Thatcher was known as the Iron Lady and served as prime minister for the Conservative Party from 1979 to 1990. My name is Aya Miyazaki, and this wraps up the top stories of the week. Have a great day. Hi everyone, welcome to an episode of KSF Media. My name is Aya Miyazaki and today we have a special guest with us, Antonio Garcia, who works for CBS San Francisco and has been known as a true success story in the industry. How are you today, Antonio?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So first of all, congratulations because you were recently promoted from senior account executive for in radio for KMVQ into digital sales manager in television for CBS Radio. So congratulations.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome. So let's start off by, can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Where did you go to school? What was your major? And just some general.
I'm actually an alma mater, or my alma mater is San Francisco State, so go Gators. Woo! I majored in organizational communications and graduated in 2009.
Wow. So how did you get hired over at CBS? Because I know that's kind of where your success story comes in and why you're so well known there.
I was actually working at the Starbucks down the street from CBS, and the national sales manager at the time, she came in one day, and we had a friendship, and we just kind of, would talk to each other every now and then. And one day she just asked me, she's like, "What are you doing here? Like, why are you making coffee? You would be good at what we do over here." She gave me her business card, told me to talk with one of the managers at CBS. Turns out they ended up creating an internship for me that they had never done before, so we got to pilot the internship program. And then the day before I graduated, they offered me the job.
Wow. So since you, like you said, you started the internship program over at CBS in sales, how did you kind of help develop that and make it, for me as an intern there in sales, how did you create kind of the stepping stone for what it is now?
Well, because there wasn't really a format in place, it was a lot of learning on what an intern should and shouldn't do. I just kind of went in there and did everything that I saw the other account executives do, and I treated myself as an account executive. So I was doing cold calling, research, helping them with their prospects, just doing everything I saw the other people around me do.
Great. So now I know you went from radio into television. Can you tell us a little bit about the differences between working in sales for radio and then working in sales for television?
I mean, it's a different medium altogether. Really, what my role now is focusing on digital sales for the television property. So in radio and in the media industry in general, there's a big shift and focus on maximizing revenue on the digital atmosphere, if you will. And CBS has a concerted effort on selling digital properties, both on radio and TV. One thing that I did really well as a seller on radio was sell digital assets. And that was noticed by the company in general, and when an opportunity came up to be the digital sales manager for television, they promoted me into that. So it's different because I don't sell TV, I sell online media, but with TV sellers, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it does. So since you're switching over to television, and I kind of hear this all the time, do you think radio is a dying industry?
You know, terrestrial broadcast radio, the stuff that you hear over the airwaves, you know, that's been something that people have said a lot, you know, for 10, 15, 20 years. When you're in the industry, though, it doesn't feel like it because you see the objective numbers on a weekly basis, like, you know, for instance, 1 million people a week listen to KCBS or KMBQ, and those are hardcore objective data numbers that, you know, you can't refute. So it's hard to say that it's dying, especially when it's thriving from a revenue generating standpoint as well. That being said, there are shifts to internet radio, like your Pandoras, your Spotifys, that are really evangelizing listening to radio online. So I don't think the medium's dying as so much as it is evolving with the times.
It's just struggling a little bit, maybe?
Yes and yes.
Yes and no. Okay.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so just because you are an SFSU student, a former student, can you give any advice to students who are interested in going into sales, especially for the media industry?
Talk to people who are in the industry and ask them a bunch of questions. Try and shadow them as much as possible. Do everything you can to be involved in the business. So get an internship. Pick a mentor that you can really follow and listen to and just shadow and be their right-hand person. Do everything that they're doing. The best advice that I got when I was an intern is find the most successful person on the floor and do exactly what they do. And that's what I did, and here I am.
Yeah.
4 years later.
So, again, congratulations for your recent promotion, and I want to thank you so much for coming here. And my name is Aya Miyazaki, and this is Antonio Garcia in digital sales for CBS Media. And thanks for tuning in. Have a great day.